So I am sitting in a leadership conference and I see my boss's name flashed up on the screen as an award winner. And under his name showed all of my achievements, but they were his and his wins. And as soon as I look up on the screen, I felt sick to my stomach. I thought, this guy is literally getting credit for my amazing work, my ideas. What the heck? So my boss starts to walk on stage, and one of the people at the table with me leans over to me and says, hey man, don't worry. We all know that that's all your work. And I thought, whoa, okay, this is weird. So people know this. It was cool to just have somebody right at my table being like, dude, we know this isn't his work. Don't even worry about it. So, luckily about an hour later, I get announced as a winner. So, at least I have a prize of my own, which is kind of cool. And, I just kept telling myself later that day and over the next couple of months, like, Austin, it's okay. People know the reality. They know what's really happening. Just keep your mouth shut. Things are going to play out the way they need to. I kept telling myself that. And I don't know if that's my faith or if that's just me being positive, but I truly believe God's got a plan for my life. So anyways, I don't do anything. I keep my mouth shut. A little less than a year later, I decide to part ways with the company. I leave. I get a call from an old coworker and he says, hey, Austin, do you know what happened to your old boss? And I said, no, I had been busy with the podcast. He said, dude, he got demoted. His teams were taken away from him. Title was taken away from him. And he's now back to where he was before. And I thought to myself in the moment, the universe had a way of taking care of itself. Now, I don't wish ill on anyone. I didn't want this to have to happen to him. But if I'm being honest with you, it did give me a little bit of peace that people aren't getting away with shit forever. And stuff is eventually going to catch up with you. And if you're stealing credit from people, people are going to find you out eventually.